Hello, Rob McNeilly here again, and this is the last video in this series. We've been, which started nearly 2 months ago, and I'm hoping that these small 5 or 10 minute series and then these last 3 longer videos give an introduction to the principles of this solution approach to hypnosis that is a consequence of Milton Erickson's massive contributions to our understanding of how best to help people get on with their lives instead of trying to solve their problems and diagnose and treat them, to have a respectful, human, individually focused approach so that we can tailor what we're doing to fit the individual's needs and also to allow them to, in that way, to get on with their lives so that we don't have to tailor them, the people, we can tailor our approach. And one of the major emphases that I've taken from Erickson, my learning from Erickson, was the way he connected psychological problems and hypnosis to everyday experiences. By thinking of hypnosis as an extension of the common everyday trance, hypnosis becomes more acceptable, less weird, more doable, and a wonderful demystifying of all the kind of myths that hang around hypnosis. And also to see that these so-called hypnotic phenomena of time distortion, dissociation, and so on, again, an extensions of everyday life experiences. But someone can have severe pain, and instead of trying to produce a glove anesthesia and tell them that it's not going to bother them, if we can start by reminding them that we can be standing and not need to notice the sensations of our feet, we don't need to notice the sounds outside, don't need to notice the sensations of glasses on our face and so on. So that makes a common everyday approach to not needing to notice painful sensations. It's a way of kind of easing into the process rather than asking for a leap of faith. And again, in looking at the way that people present to us, instead of pathologizing them, instead of diagnosing them, instead of treating the condition that someone comes with, if we can find with each individual person what it is that would be helpful to them, what resource, what experience, what emotion, what behavior, and then go looking with them individually to find how we can help them to connect with that or to learn that. So much more respectful, and it turns out to be a much more time-effective way of achieving the result. And of course, because it comes from within the client, it's not imposed from external, it's owned by the client, it's learned by them, and so it's likely to be permanent. Now, I've touched on a number of subjects, and I hope that the way that we've been exploring this together has been such that you've been able to try some of these simple processes out to make your own translation and bring them into your own work. Now, what we've done so far is not adequate. Milton Erickson said that towards the end of his life he'd been doing this work for 50 years and he thought he was just starting to get the hang of it. So he said all of our life we're learning. So I hope that the time that we've shared has been a stimulus for your learning, a stimulus for you to continue learning and to find other ways of enhancing what we've been exploring, that what we've been exploring can enhance what you've already been doing. And I would encourage you to explore other people working in the area other people teaching Erickson's approach, Michael Yapko, Bill O'Hanlon, Stephen Langton, Stephen Gilligan, there's a whole range, Jeff Zeig, a whole range of people, and a whole lot of resources, videos, textbooks, a lot to explore. And I've left in the notes accompanying this, some links in case you would like to sign up for my newsletter, to see whether there's some other online programs or face-to-face workshops that you might be interested to do with me. I'm not asking you to do that, I'm just letting you know that they're there if that works for you. So I really appreciate in the busyness of our lives the fact that you've found time to listen to these, to watch these, to explore these, and I wish you well in your continuing learning in whatever form that takes. And I invite you to, anytime you're feeling a little jaded, a little bored, a little stuck, this is an opportunity to explore and find some other ways, some additional ways to expand your capacity, your ways of helping people. So thanks for being on the journey with me. It's been a pleasure for me to share it with you, and please be in touch with me if there's anything that I can do to contribute to your future learning. Thank you.